up, Blockchain Nation? What up, YouTube? Thank you guys so much for taking the time to subscribe to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, please make sure you hit the subscribe button below. And for those who watch these videos consistently, I want to say a big thank you, thank you, thank you. You are indeed far too kind. So recently, I just completed a 15-week program with Flatiron, which is a bootcamp here in Washington, D.C., and it was phenomenal. So here is just a recap of my, well, not my entire experience, but some footage I took during the process, and I was kind of capturing my progress along the way. So if you're interested in joining the bootcamp, if you have any questions about the bootcamp, I hope this video tries to answer some of those questions. So here's the footage of my recent experience at a coding bootcamp. Enjoy.
I want to talk about boot camps. So for the longest time, I always thought that the idea of going to a boot camp wasn't a great one because people always have this concept that at a boot camp, all that happens is you learn, you have a structured environment that kind of walks you through everything that you need to know and that you can learn all this stuff on your own, which is kind of true, but at the same time, that grossly understates what happens at a boot camp. At a bootcamp, in my personal opinion, I think if you're learning how to code and you have the, I'm not necessarily say time, because I don't know who has the time, but I think it's the best way to learn how to code, in my personal opinion. The self-taught route is good, but it is cruel and unusual punishment. What you can get in a bootcamp, or one of the advantages is the fact that you have people that you can ask loads and loads and loads of questions. But when you're learning on your own, there's nobody you can lean on to. In a bootcamp, you have mentors, you have people, you have your students who will be in the same cohort with you that can walk you through whenever you have a challenge. And that's very, 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 you can't get out learning how to code by yourself. So I really, really think I've changed the way I think about bootcamps. Currently, I'm in a bootcamp, I'm at Flatiron, and I think it is absolutely phenomenal. What I've learned in just 5 days has blown my mind. This is about maybe 4 years of computer science curriculum condensed into 15 weeks. It's really, really amazing. We've learned how to work with APIs, learned how to build a small Twitter application already in just the first couple of days. So I'll just be doing these vlogs or updating you guys as we go. Honestly, I think joining a bootcamp was one of the best decisions I ever made. Yes, it may be a little bit expensive. Yes, it may take time because I'm currently doing the full-time route, which is 15 weeks of being here 9 o'clock in the morning to 6 p.m. at night every single day. This is Saturday, I'm here. I don't have to be here on Saturdays. I just choose to be here because it's quiet and it gives me time to work on stuff that I need to work on. So personally, I think the boot camps are great. I will just be logging or providing you guys updates on how the experience is. And well, that's all from me today. This is the long walk of every day. And so now I'm having lunch.
Yeah. I could do it.
So I'm vlogging my Flatiron experience. So Eunice,
It's hard.
it's hard.
Yeah.
Would you recommend that anybody joins Flatiron? Or
I gotta think about that. Ask me when I'm done.
It's Friday. I'm in Washington, D.C. I'll say the very first week of being in the bootcamp, learn how to use APIs, work with APIs. I've learned how to build small applications, like a small Airbnb or Uber, or a variation of Uber and Airbnb. So basically, I think you learn a lot being in a bootcamp. That is me on my way to the train station, coming from bootcamp. Welcome to my channel. I guess this is a continuation of my vlog talking about coding bootcamp. So what has my experience been so far? It has been very, very challenging. So how this bootcamp in particular works is there are 4 modules, or 5 modules, excuse me. Every module lasts for 3 weeks. And that's a total of 15 weeks. So the first 4 mods, first mod you learn about Ruby on Ruby. You learn about Ruby, sorry. Second mod is Ruby on Rails. Third is vanilla JavaScript. And fourth, you learn React. And finally, mod 5, you will use all those tools and concepts and build out a Capstone project. Okay, cool. So currently I'm on mod 4. And here's my progress so far. So how it works here at Flatiron is the second week of your mod, you have to do a code challenge, which basically determines or tells how well you do, how well you've learned the concepts. So the code challenge is the second week of each month. If you fail the code challenge, you will have to do it again. And then if you fail the code challenge for the second time, you have to repeat the entire mod, which is just crazy. So this is one of the hardest things I've done. So really, I've literally had to had to retake every single code challenge. I haven't had to repeat a mod, but I've had to repeat take the code challenge again. I'm telling you that this is really, really, really tough stuff. We're on a Saturday, and I'm still trying to work, still trying to make it work, still trying to improve my skills. But ultimately, this stuff is hard. It's very, very challenging stuff here, and honestly, it's been tough. But what would be my recommendation be concerning joining a bootcamp? I'll say absolutely. And now, I'm a big, huge fan of learning on your own, using free resources like Free Code Camp, using YouTube. But those, as much as those tools are great, why wouldn't you want to go to a bootcamp? That's just what I think. That's my conclusion on this. It's been a very interesting experience, more than just what you can learn on a video like Free Code Camp, which is great, and I've used all those tools too. I'm not knocking those tools, but I'm saying imagine having that plus you learn about pair programming, you learn how to work on projects, you learn how to think like a programmer, you learn about things like MVC, you learn how to use GitHub. So you have a coach that shows you and that guides you and holds your hand. So those are great reasons, in my personal opinion, to join a bootcamp. So for me, it's been very, very challenging, but honestly, it's been worth it. It's been worth it, and I'm going to push through to the end because I simply, in my nature, is I just don't know how to quit. I don't know what that means. Why quit? Quit and do what? Quit and go back to what you're doing before. Anyways, so this is my journey so far, Mod 4, Flatiron Bootcamp, and it's been interesting. So I guess I'll leave this for now, and we'll be back. I have a code challenge. My Mod 4 code challenge is next week, which is why I'm here trying to get some stuff done. So, yeah, that's me right here, trying to learn stuff. You can see my whiteboard with all the crazy stuff I'm trying to learn on the whiteboard. Yep, so we're learning stuff, and we'll see you, I guess, back at Mod 5. Yes, so current update vlog. Last time I was talking about my Mod 4 code challenge, and hey, I made it. I actually passed my code challenge. It was on React. I actually love React. I thought it was a good one, and yeah, so that was cool. That was great. And so I'm in Mod 5. Mod 5 is the final mod here at Flatiron, where we have our Capstone project. So I've been spending most of the day looking at Redux, which is a cool tool for managing state in React. I know a lot of you have no idea what that is. Neither did I for a long time, but now I do. Anyways, bottom line is, yeah, I was been working on my final project. I'm mumbling. I need coffee. Anyways, and my Capstone project is going to be a decentralized cryptocurrency exchange where users will be able to follow their favorite cryptocurrencies and monitor the cryptocurrencies that they're interested in, look at statistics. Hopefully you'll have a tool to connect to YouTube so that you can check out any videos on the cryptocurrency you're interested in, and then build a portfolio of different crypto assets that you have acquired. So that's the concept. Can't believe I've made it this far. 3 weeks left, and yeah, so next time we will have this chat. We'll probably be at the science fair where we will be showcasing, I mean myself and all the other members of my cohort, our Capstone project. So excited about that, tired, and yeah, so see you next time.
Close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, through where no one's been before, but it feels like home. They can say it all sounds crazy. They can say I've lost my mind. I don't care if they call me crazy. We can live in a world that we design. 'Cause every night I lie in bed, the brightest colors fill my head. A million dreams are keeping me awake. I think of what the world could be, a vision of the one I see. A million dreams.
All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed that. Yeah, that's just my kind of a summary of my bootcamp experience. I had a couple of reservations about doing the course in the beginning, but I'm very, very glad I did it. I learned a whole lot of stuff in 15 weeks. I'll just quickly say this. I have a couple of certifications in my life. I have a bachelor's degree in engineering, but nothing right now means more to me than this piece of paper. This is a certificate of completion. After I finished my course at Flatiron, this is great. This represents hard work. This represents dedication. This represents never giving up. And honestly, this experience absolutely changed my life. It was really, really hard. If I say it was easy, I'm just not telling you the truth. It was really, really, really hard. It was hard because not only were the concepts hard, but because of where I am in life with everything I have going on, family, kids, blah, blah, blah. It was hard to pull it off, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. I think in life, you don't get what you want, you get what you absolutely have to have. And this is something I really wanted to do. I'm glad I did. So, if you're out there trying to figure out whether you should join a bootcamp, or if you're already in a bootcamp and you feel like quitting, I hope this encourages you not to quit. Don't quit. Don't quit. You can absolutely do it. I want to use this opportunity to say a big thank you to my instructors, to Paul, to Anne, and also to my awesome coaches, to Gina and Trevor. You guys are simply amazing. All right, then. That's all I got. So, till next time, my wish for you is that you learn how to code, because coding is changing and will change the world, especially this blockchain, distributed ledger technology space. And it's my personal opinion that those who get involved early will greatly impact the future. And if that's you, let's go change the world, baby.